Automations are a great way to set up reminders for things like renewals of licenses and certificates, or celebrating people's work anniversary or birthday. You can streamline your admin with a handy automations function. In this demo video, we'll go through how to set up an automation, creating a task list from a template, creating a task list from scratch, and managing sequential tasks. Once set up, the automation will run in the background and will send employees and/or managers an email when a task needs to be completed. Let's take a look at how to set up an automation. First, click on Manage, then Automations from your left-hand menu, and then click Create Automation. Choose your automation type. I will demonstrate with the Stay on Top of Certifications and Licenses automation type. The same process applies to celebration automations. Fill out the information required for setting up your automation. Give your automation a title and choose the certification type. If you need to set up a new certification type, go to Settings and manage drop-down options to set it up. Please see our article link below for more information. You can opt to be notified before or after a certification has expired. Enter the time before or after expiring that you want to be notified and select the employees who hold the certification. Click Next once all the information has been filled in. From here, you can either set up the task list by using a recommended template or by creating your own. Please note, your task list will be automatically set up as sequential. This means that the first task needs to be completed before the second task becomes available, and so on. We'll talk more about managing this setting later on. Let's look at creating a task list from a template. To create a task list from a template, click on the right arrow next to the template. You can delete out any task you don't need for that task list and edit the ones you do. To delete a task, simply click on Delete. To edit a task, click on Edit. You will need to assign a task owner, which can be the certificate holder, the certificate holder's manager, or a particular person. You can add in a due date and edit the description if required. You can also attach a document for the employee to download and read. If you want to request the employee's acknowledgement that they have read and understood the document, tick the box under the attached document. Once you have edited all the tasks you need, you can add watchers to the task list if required. Watchers are people who have view-only access to the task list to track its progress. If you need to change the order of your tasks, just drag and drop to rearrange them. You can then either save the automation as a draft and make further edits later, or publish the automation. To access the draft automation, please go to Automation Drafts, click on the three dots next to the automation you need, and click View, Edit, or Delete. If the automation is ready to be published, click Publish, then Publish Automation. Please note, once you have published your automation, it will run in the background and send an email to the relevant employees if the trigger conditions are met. If any employees haven't had their employee access enabled, then they won't receive any task assigned to them. Instead, this task will be directed to the automation owner. Please ensure the automation owner also has their employee access enabled. For more information on how to enable employee access, please refer to our article link below. Once an automation is published, you can deactivate it at any time from the automation dashboard by clicking Automation and then Deactivate next to the selected automation. To view, edit, or delete a published automation, simply go to the automation dashboard and click on the three dots next to the selected automation and then click View, Edit, or Delete. Now let's take a look at creating a task list for your automation from scratch. At step 3 of 3, you can click on the right arrow next to Create Your Own Task List. Give your task list a title . Click on Add Task, fill out the required information, and then click Save. You can add as many tasks as you need to a task list. Just like creating a task list from a template, you can attach a document for the employee to download and read and request the acknowledgement that they have read and understood it. Again, if you want to change the order of your tasks, just drag and drop them. Click Save as Draft if you want to make further edits later, or click Publish if you are ready to publish. For more information about setting up an automation, please refer to the help article linked below. Your task list will automatically be saved to run sequentially. This means that once the automation is triggered, a task must be marked as complete before the next task becomes available. For example, an email notification will be sent to the owner of the first task. You can see that the other tasks are grayed out. Once the first task has been completed, the second task will be triggered, that task owner will be notified, and so on. Sequential tasks are visually represented by the link icon between tasks. If you prefer to have all your tasks go out at once, you can disable the sequential setting. Click on the three dots and open Task List Settings. Select any and then click Save. Please note, if you select any, this means all email notifications will go out at the same time and the tasks can be completed in any order.